Hello everyone, it's Morgan, Wild West Garage. So just in the midst of cleaning up the old wood shop here, which is going to turn into the body shop. Um, and I am making a video about that, but I just thought you might be interested in checking out my old drill press here. So tell you a story about how I acquired it, talk about it a little bit. It's kind of a cool old machine, so I really like it, so maybe you will too. Just want to show you my drill press. Tell you, it's not an amazing story. It's a story. I saw this drill press listed online. I guess it was probably 8 or 9 years ago, and it's a nice one. It's Buffalo Forge. I guess is that New York, USA. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's got power feed, so when you're drilling, you flip this up and it engages this drive comes down. I think it's a 3-speed, or it's at least a 2-speed. So you slide this in and out for your speeds, and then this shaft comes down here. I guess you could call that a PTO. Comes off the main shaft there, see? Comes down to the gear train here, and then it's got a transfer gear some sort into here, and then this shaft comes down. What do you call these pinion shafts? A pinion? Those are pinion gears, I guess. I don't know what you call those. But anyways, so then this starts to rotate this thing here. So you lift this up. There's a thing that flips in here, and then you can just let it drill, and then you can set this, and it hits this, and it disengages the power feed. So that's cool. So anyways, I saw this advertised on online, and it was just before Christmas, and I was feeling a little, well, you know, there's always financial strains around Christmas time, so, you know, buying gifts and whatnot, and taking time off work and whatever. So I just said to myself, if it's still there in the new year, I'll buy it. And the guy had advertised it for $800, and anyways, I checked back in the new year, and the ad was gone. So I figured, well, I guess he sold it. And then I check online regular for stuff. And then he had relisted it for $700, and it was quite a drive, probably an hour and a half away. So I talked to him on the phone, and I asked him if he'd take $600 for it on the phone, and he said, yeah, I'll take $600 for it. So I drove out, picked it up. Anyways, not only did I get the drill press, but there were 36 drill bits with it. And you know, a drill bits, or should I say, a drill press is no good without tooling, so that was a bonus. I would say there's about at least $1,500 worth of drill bits. So anyways, I got this whole thing and the bits for $600. And then you had some other stuff. I think that clamp maybe was there, and a few clamps that I bought off them, and a few other little trinkets. But it was a good day, and it was in the basement, so we had to completely disassemble it, basically down to the bare frame. So we got it down to this piece here. Everything was unbolted from it, and it still took 3 guys to take this up the stairs. It was just like a half basement, kind of half it was in the ground, so it was 5 or 6 steps we had to take up, get it out of the basement. But it was, yeah, so it's a heavy piece of cast. It's they say they don't make them like this anymore, but they don't actually. I'm sure they make just a good the drill press. You can get a drill press just as good as this one. It does all the same stuff, but I just like this old stuff. It's just cool. I thought I could maybe show you how I move this thing around in the shop. You can see those round bars there. This thing probably weighs 1,000 pounds, I'm guessing, altogether. Easy, I can move it around. Trying to shuffle it a little bit. Really cooperating. Just kind of going back and forth in one spot here. Right out on this front rod here. In the direction I want to go. Where I want it, right there. Right on. So this machine was designed for use in a shop that had the overhead drive systems. So back in the day when I think even before that, a lot of shops were electrified, or they'd be run off a steam engine. So the shop would have a bunch of shafts, overhead shafts that were running all the time, and then this belt here would go up to the ceiling, onto a shaft on the ceiling, and get powered up by that. This is this I would suspect that this particular drill press was supplied with this motor mount and this bottom pulley system. But originally, when these machines were built, that's the kind of shop they would have been in. So it's kind of a neat old thing.